Welcome to Millennial Psyche, a place where we help to put your mind in motion. The mind shifts with small abuses of truth. A new idea is sometimes enough. A change of perception or one brief look into itself. Simply put, it is true that whatever the mind can conceive, it can achieve. With the right tools and the right training, nothing is impossible. All that you want and all that you need has been written in the stars since the beginning of time and within reach for you. We cannot emphasize this enough. The smallest shifts in perspective, compounded over time, can and will cause ripples of waves that will one day make you look back at your life and realize that you've become who you wanted to be all along. That's why it's super important to feed your mind with great principles that uphold truth and morals, that the great cosmos would have no choice but to actualize that which you believe in. Today, we're going to dive deep into the Four Agreements by best-selling author Don Miguel Ruiz, a book that serves as a practical guide to personal freedom. As written inside, it offers a code of conduct based on ancient Toltec wisdom that advocates freedom from self-limiting beliefs. These self-limiting beliefs are those thought patterns that cause suffering and limitation in your life. Today, we'll unearth the wisdom that will help you detach from those limitations. Are you ready? Yes? Then wait no further and let us begin. 1. Be impeccable with your word. First and foremost, what does impeccable mean? According to the dictionary, it means to be in accordance with the highest standards of propriety. In simple terms, it means flawlessness, faultless, or not liable to sin. The first agreement from the ancient scrolls of the universe engages you to be impeccable with your word. The reason for this is because the impact of our words in our lives is immeasurable. Words have the power to hurt or to heal. What you say to yourself and what you believe to be true about yourself is important. To be impeccable with your word means to use your energy in the direction of truth and love for yourself. Also, it is good to keep in mind that those with the purest of intentions win in the end. So instead of using our tongues to express anger, jealousy, envy, and hate, why not choose to use it for the opposite cause? To uplift each other, to establish a connection and express adoration for others, and if used correctly, can even build nations. Another application for this ancient truth is to speak with integrity. To be true to what you say and do what you say you will do. When we keep our word, this builds trust and confidence in ourselves and for others. Note that even a slip of the tongue can be pricier than the world's most expensive currency. At worst, it can destroy relationships forever. 2. Don't take anything personally. When we say that life is not all about us, we really mean it. We are put on this earth to both live out our truest potential while living in harmony and helping others reach theirs as well. That's why, when push comes to shove and there are times when others speak ill of us, it is adamant to take things with a grain of salt. It is in not taking things personally that allow us to live fearlessly. In love, there is no place for those unwanted emotions. Remember, what others say about you is a reflection of themselves. We have a choice whether or not to believe others. Imbibe this one truth and watch how your life unfolds. It is in this that you may experience what they call ultimate freedom. 3. Don't make assumptions. Think back to a time you thought that something is true, only to be brought back to earth and have that worldview shattered. This often happens when we daydream, and in this daydream, we don't see reality for what it truly is. That's when assumptions spur and arguments stem from. The solution? Ask questions. Be as clear as possible. When everyone does this one agreement, imagine how better off the world would be. Sometimes, we can be quick to judge others without knowing the full story just because we see what we want to see and believe what it is we want to believe. But just as how we don't know what they're going through, they don't know what we're going through either. That's how important it is to not make baseless assumptions. If this makes sense, then it ties up to the second agreement and you won't even dare take things personally. 4. Always do your best. Often, regret surfaces when we know in our heart of hearts that we didn't put our best effort. It is better to fail at something with the knowledge that you gave it your all rather than having a weak attempt to succeed. We know for one that if you did your best, a newfound sense of peace will wash over you even if you fall short of what was needed. When you give everything your best shot, trust us, you will sleep better at night. So do your best, no more and no less. If you fail, just keep going. Upholding this last agreement will keep the inner critic at bay. You will find that you won't even beat yourself up. Upholding this one truth binds all the other 3 agreements as well. For those just beginning their self-improvement journey, we applaud you. And we hope that these small nuggets of wisdom from the 4 agreements help set you a firm foundation that creates lasting effects throughout your lifetime. You know the drill. If you enjoyed watching this video and would want us to do more like this, then don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. In this chaotic world, a small nudge in the right direction can be all you need to kickstart your voyage and rise up to reach your full potential.